Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. It's your Big Sis Cris giving you the advice that you only wish someone told you sooner. Today we're talking about how to play hard to get, but not in a childish or manipulative way. I'm talking about how to make him step up, lean in and play it right into your hand, honey, while you stay unbothered and glowing as the angel that you are. Because here's the truth, sis, when you move like a woman who knows her worth, he can't help but wonder, why can't I stop thinking about her? Why do I want her so bad? And that's the energy that we're on today, sis. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get him chasing you without any games. Just your feminine power, sis. So let's get into it. It's time for another episode of Big Sis Cris. Alright sis, I'm going to give you 3 keys to playing hard to get the grown woman way. These are the same keys that will have that man texting you good morning, planning dates in advance, and wondering if they're good enough for you, not the other way around. And if you stay until the end, I'm going to give you the #1 tip that will help you have a mindset shift that flips everything into your favor almost instantly, sis. This is the exact thing that makes men start pursuing you harder, even when they thought you had you all figured out. Let's be clear, sis. Hard does not mean cold, mean, or standoffish. That's super weird. Please do not do that. The magic is being warm and inviting and sensitive, but selective with how you choose to spend your time. So here's an example, sis. When he texts you, what are you doing? You don't have to just leave him on red all day. You'll respond a little bit later, but with a smile. Hey, you just got back from Pilates and brunch with the girls. What's up? And just like that, very simple, very cute, very feminine, but in your power, sis. And the translation that comes across is, you're busy but blessed. And it shows him that you're willing to live life with or without him. And girl, that's attractive. Nobody wants someone who's just available all the time and just eager to hear from them and a freaking... Don't be a lapdog, sis. Don't be a doormat. Be available, but be selective. There's a fine line that you walk in there. Don't just leave the man on red all day, but also have enough control to not respond the second that he sends you a text message. There's attractiveness in that. Here's my Big Sis Cris tip. Men do not chase women who seem desperate for their time. They chase women who already actually have a life that they want to become a part of. Remember that, sis. You don't want to create a life around him. You want to already be living your life, and then he comes in and sees how great your life is and he wants to become a part of it, and vice versa, you for him. So next, sis, I want you to mirror his effort. This one is powerful because you don't want to overextend yourself. You want to mirror the behavior that he's exhibiting to you, because let's be honest and let's be clear, men are the leaders here. So you want to follow his lead and mirror, meet him on his level, give him back what he's giving you, his actions. If he decides to only text you once a day, you do the same. You'll text him once a day. If he plans a date for you guys for Friday, you don't ask to see him on Saturday and Sunday too, sis. You move how he moves, or even slightly less. You want him to feel that urge to kind of close that gap between the both of you that is naturally created, because again, remember, you don't know this person honestly, so there should be some type of gap between the two of you, and you want him to have the urge to inch closer and closer to you over time. Build that up. So here's an example of this, sis. If he decides to cancel a date last minute, you don't need to overreact. You don't need to get all emotional and act crazy. Instead, I want you to just say, oh, that sucks, but I'll be busy this weekend, maybe another time. And just leave it at that. Let him know that you have plans and your time matters, because guess what, sis? You're booked and busy. You got your own life going on outside of him. You don't have to bend to his every will and his every need, because your life matters too, and who you are as a person is going to matter. It does matter. Now you get him into thinking, oh, She has plans already. Oh, she's not bothered by the fact that I'm canceling her on her last minute. She's not emotionally react. It gets him wondering. It creates mystery around who you are, sis. Now he's wondering, are those plans that you have this weekend with some other man? Is it another man he's in competition with? It's going to create an urgency about him and an urge and a desire for you to want to lock you down as soon as he can, sis. And you want to make sure that you let him wonder, girl. Mystery is your best friend. You don't need to overshare every single thing with him, especially in the beginning. Remember, you do not know this man. Let him ask you questions and then you answer those questions accordingly. You don't need to offer up information that he's not necessarily digging into yet. Don't overshare. Let him crave more of you. Let him wonder. Let there be a little mystery about you. So if he says, hey, what are you doing this weekend? You can say something as simple as, oh, you know, I have a few things lined up that I'm so excited about. That's how you get him wondering. You don't want to just say, oh, nothing. What type of wonder or mystery is that? And is that at all how you hold a conversation? You really have to start being very playful. Again, this is getting like back to that childlike state, right? Like you weren't just like very blunt and short and boring when you were a young child out here, a young tenderoni, you know, lusting and chasing after boys and crushing on boys. You had a little mystery about you. You were excited. You made it fun. You made it a game. You want to get back to that, sis. You want to play the game. Keep some of your world sacred and private for you. And here is my Big Sis Cris tip. When a man feels like he knows everything about you up front, that chase and that urge and that natural predatory instinct that he has to get what he wants, it just dies. It disappears. So make sure you keep some mystery about you, sis, and that's how it's going to keep leaning in and want to know more and a little bit more and a little bit more about you. Okay, girl, here's what flips the entire script. You're not playing hard to get. You are hard to get. Because, girl, you already know that you are the prize. When you genuinely believe that you are a woman of high value, high standards, high caliber, a woman who is holding her own, you naturally won't want to overgive. You will naturally not even want to chase anyone. You will naturally not be the type of woman who is sitting by your phone waiting on a man to call you. No, sis, you have a life of your own that you are living that fills you up, that gives you so much joy, so much peace, so much reassurance. You're not waiting on that man to call you or text you or hit your line. But when you hold these standards, you are not acting. You are just honestly living. You are just living every single day. And once you embody that energy, a man will step to you, I promise, without even you having to try to do anything. When you naturally embody that energy. If you look at all these women out here who have great men beside them that love them and chase them, and the women love them too. Please don't get what I'm saying wrong here. The women naturally love them as well, but and are just so in love with them and constantly chasing them and wanting to make them happy. Men who genuinely love their women, their wives, those women stand on their own. Those women hold their own. Those women have lives of their own. And that's what makes that man chase you. Okay, sis, we have covered a lot, so let's go ahead and recap, because at this point you already have the blueprint. Number one, I want you to be warm, be open, but remember, be unavailable. If he's canceling plans last minute and trying to make plans with you last minute for another day, be unavailable. You don't have to be waiting at his beck and call for him to reach out to you and set something up. Number two, remember, mirror his effort, match the energy that he is giving you. If he's only texting you once a day, you're only responding once a day. You want to meet him where he is with what he's giving you and only input the same amount of energy and effort that he is giving to you, sis. Number three, remember, let him wonder. Have some mystery about you. Don't give him everything up front. Sit back, relax, be open to receive. And sometimes those are just receiving questions that he's asking you without you volunteering up the information. Have some mystery about you, girl. Remember, know that you are the prize and make sure that you are acting accordingly. If you got any value from this, I want you to let me know in the comments. Girl, have you ever tried to play hard to get the right way? Let me know in the comments below. What happened, girl? I want to hear from you. I love to read the stories. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe share this with a girlfriend who needs this reminder too, sis. We are not chasing nobody. we attract, and we attract effortlessly. I want you to stay fly, stay radiant, and always remember, girl, that you are the prize. Thank you so much for being here. That'll be it for this one. If no one has told you today, I want you to remember that I love you so much, and that I believe in you, and that I'm always here for you. I will see you on the next episode of Big Sis Cris. Bye-bye.